If you intend to study in Canada very soon or in 2024, understand that your Canada study permit depends on something called the letter of explanation. If you are new to our page, thank you guys. Please like this video and share with one person so that they can get this information and use it to their advantage. When you succeed, come back to this page and tell us thank you. So if you want to study in Canada, know that you are going to be applying for a study permit, but what is going to be given to you is the temporary visa or something. Then, while in Canada, you are going to get what is called a study permit when you are entering Canada via the border. I hope you understand. The airport, they are going to give you your study permit. But now, there is one document called a letter of explanation, and I have been talking about this on YouTube. If you don't know where our YouTube channel is, check out this name on YouTube. Then you are going to find my videos. Now, the letter of explanation could be very easy. It looks very easy, but it's very trickish. There are key things you need to mention on your letter of explanation. And in this video, I'm going to talk about 5 of them. Remember, for you to apply for anything like a visa or anything on Canada or in Canada, you are going to be using a website. You are going to go to this website, on this website called IRCC. That is where you are going to be applying for your Canada visa, or what is called a Canada study permit, but you will get it in Canada. What you are going to get is the sticker, but when you go to Canada, you will get the permit proper. Now, when you are writing your letter of explanation, remember, you have to prove home ties, you have to prove your financial sources, and you equally need to write this letter and attach necessary documents. It is very, very important. You need to attach documents. Now, when you write the letter of explanation, without proper explanation, your visa will be rejected. The first point you need to put on the letter of explanation is how studying in Canada will benefit you in your home country. But remember, before you start mentioning or you start writing on this point, you should make the visa officer know the name of your school, the province in which it is, how many years you are going to study the program, and of course, who is going to be funding you, which I'm going to come to that. The second thing you need to know is how studying in Canada will benefit you. I talked about that already. Then the third thing you need to know, why didn't you study in your home country? Why are you going to Canada? Why didn't you study in another country like UK or maybe America or even Sweden? Why are you going to Canada? You need to show all of this, and I have been talking about this on my YouTube channel. Then the next thing you need to know is how I will fund my education in Canada. Who is going to be your funding? Who is going to be doing your funding? Sorry, who is going to be your sponsor? All these things, you need to put them together and you explain to the visa officer. Remember, anything that doesn't match with the previous document, like if you are saying that your sponsor is going to be yourself, and later on somewhere you said your sponsor will be a mother, then there is no correlation. Before you know, your visa will be rejected. Please put this into consideration. There is another thing called ties. It can be business ties, home ties, family ties, or something, but you need to show that you have things in Nigeria, in Cameroon, that are going to bring you back to Africa when you finish your program. It is very essential, and you need to keep this into consideration. The last one is travel and foreign history. If you have been moving from one country to the other, and they will not understand that if you travel to Canada, you might slightly return. Okay, so they will not disturb you when it comes to visa. So just know all of these things and put them into consideration. If this is your first time here, please do not forget to like this video, and also do not forget to share to one person so that the person can enjoy the content we are producing on this page as well. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about some universities in Canada that will give you full funding, that is fully funded scholarships. Now, if you're an international student and you are looking for scholarship opportunities, first, I would tell you that the United States of America is a perfect country to start looking at scholarship in, and also Canada. This is because they have a lot of state universities, and of course, these state universities are somehow fully funded. And most of the time, the universities do not get money only from the state, they equally get money from some organizations that bring research opportunities, and they in turn look for students to do this research with together. So if you are looking for universities in Canada now to apply, and of course with the hope of getting fully funded scholarships, then I'm going to be giving you a list of about 7 to 8 universities. They are well recognized universities, and you should start by contacting supervisors in this university. What you need to do is go to the university website, then check who are the professors, check their programs, check when the application is going to start, check when the application is going to end. Then you compose a well-organized email if you are looking for bachelor's, master's, or PhD student. Tell the professor who has something similar to what you are looking at. Tell he or she that you are interested to work with her or him. You understand? This is how you begin, or make them know your interest before you start any application. But again, like I will insist, make them know your interest. Now, without wasting more of your time, let's take a look at some of the universities in Canada that you can apply to, that are able or that might give you full funding or fully funded opportunities. One is the University of Waterloo. Waterloo is spelled Waterloo, sorry, not old, but double O, all right, Waterloo, like water and low. Low is Loo. This is the first university you should put into consideration, and the second school in Canada you should look at is called the University of Ottawa. Ottawa is spelled Ottawa, okay? So if you are looking at schools that will give you full funding, these two schools can guarantee you funding. If and only if you do the right procedure, contact the right supervisors, contact people who are looking for research students or students who are on research or who are willing to work with them in their laboratories. Another school you should take a look at is Simon Fraser University. This school is a well-popular school or a well-renowned institution, and a lot of international students study in this university. Another one you should take a look at is the University of Alberta, and of course Queen's University and McGill University. McGill is spelled M-C-Gill, G-I-L-L University, and of course the last one is called York University. So these are some big schools in Canada you should take a look at. I'm going to talk about some schools in the United States as well that you can take a look at and of course apply to them in case you are chasing fully funded scholarships. Until we meet again in another one, I am called Milton from